my controller. It's a freaking Kirby. Ask. Okie doke. On the second stage. Stars not going. Jesus Christ. Strong start to the opening message conversation. What's going on, John? So I should probably turn down the audio on the output. There we go. Also load up the app that helps me actually be heard. There we go. Okay. Input gain's a little higher. Bam. Oh. Here. Kirby. Look at him go. Look at that little Kirby guy. A bell! Yo. My up is getting one. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, and I enabled the tilt mechanics. Very necessary. Oh shit! Oh shit! Here we go again. Oh, I'm probably gonna get out of that was pretty cool. I need to go Well, you know, hopefully she's just frustrated for you, not necessarily against you, because, like, I mean, you went to school, you had a job, like, you know, it's not like you did anything wrong. How are you gonna know that you're gonna get laid off? Like, and, you know, if she doesn't understand that, then it's a conversation you gotta have with her. But it's, again, you're doing your best. And, like, when you get married, that's the whole point, is that you get support. You know, like, I'm not using Street Pass, but thank you. Like, in sickness and in health means also poor or rich. Like, give me your body. Oh, the maximum, but maybe that's enough to get one. Ah, it is. Oh, just barely. Hi. Lights come back online. Ooh, Dynablade. Well, I mean, you are trying your best, though. You know, like, I think if you weren't applying and you weren't doing any of these things, then that would be the issue. You know, it's hard to fault someone for looking and not finding, but as long as they're looking, you know what I mean? Like, all you could do is just keep looking, because eventually somebody's gonna hire you, you know? And, like, that's it, you know? Like, somebody's gonna hire you to do something. You know, maybe you need to get a temporary job in the meantime or something, like, but, you know, you'll find something. Damn, really fucked that up. Oh, cheeseburger. Honestly, glad I'm done. Wanted the cheeseburger. star. Hey, you're doing stuff at home, right? You cook and clean, like. Well, something that might be a good thing to do is just learn how to cook. Something basic. Just make spaghetti, you know? Like, nothing complicated. You can do it. Trust me. I couldn't cook either, and then I just learned how. It is definitely... If you can troubleshoot a computer, you can make spaghetti. You know what I mean? Like, you can figure that out. I believe in you. Like, that's one of those things that will make a wife much happier. Also, hi, Lick. You know what? At least in my scenario, I blame my parents for not teaching me how to cook. I don't think it's necessarily up for a child to learn how to cook, and their parents should be actively in their lives assisting them with doing that. So, I feel like there's a lot of weird shame things when it comes to cooking and, like, men not knowing how to cook and, like, the expectation. I don't know. So... Well, again, John, it sounds like you're doing your best. Like, that's all you can do. That's what I was trying. Oh my god! Man, when Kirby is eating something, especially that big, they must be going through a hole. You can live on spaghetti. Yeah. Well, try, you know, like, what's another easy one? You know, spaghetti, sloppy joes. I mean, if you can make spaghetti, you can pretty much make any dish. It's actually just following the instructions. So if you can look up a spaghetti recipe and follow the instructions associated with that recipe, I believe in you. Oh god, I can only hope. True FNAF president. Who's to say Donald Trump hasn't? Probably wouldn't be very good. Definitely his son probably has. Byron or Baron. Yeah, it is a little alarming on how Kirby is just eating these people, but, you know, Kirby's a chaotic neutral. He ain't a good guy. He ain't a bad guy. He's true neutral. Because I would say he's, like, good neutral, but, I don't know. And he just kind of reminds me if a dog had ultimate power, you know? Like, of course Kirby would be good to his friends, just like dogs are good to their friends. But, like, yeah, he's in it to eat. Sometimes he beats up a good guy, sometimes he beats up a bad guy, you know? Like, you just never know. Man, I like the aesthetics of this Kirby so much. Very good. Very exciting. I see. Whoa! He ate the background. Just like One Piece, except Kirby. Can you imagine trying to be like a police officer in a universe where there's Kirby? Like, what do you do? It's just like, oh, yep, our God King Kirby's coming along. Anyone who's ever tried to challenge him, whether it be a god or king or god, I suppose that would be the correct order, they end up in his stomach, so... Yeah, it's just like Superman. Like, except you cannot rationalize with Kirby. You can just be friendly to him and give him food. Triple star keychain. Beanball. Jet Kirby. Yo-Yo Kirby. Oh yeah, did you guys see the Nintendo Switch 2? They announced it and showed off the profile, and it's just a slightly bigger Nintendo Switch with the Joy-Cons instead of sliding on, they like mag tech in. And they showed off Mario Kart 9 for like 2 seconds. So. They really were like, let's just play it safe this time. It's like, okay, well, that's fine. I mean, I wanted them to do something weird, but like... Yeah, it looks exactly like Mario Kart 8, so yeah. Those who appease the curb will win the war. Whoops. Whoops. Oh god! Kirby's ass. It's just Mario Kart 8 except expansion pack 6 or whatever they're on. Mario Kart 8 has definitely run its course, but... I'm a stag beetle. The course that they were playing, or that was playing, is not in the current Mario Kart 8. So that would be the only thing that might be different. Well, so again, it's kind of hard with Nintendo because back in the day, they used to do different things. So then Mario Kart, you know, Wii was super different from Mario Kart Double Dash. But now Mario Kart is kind of, and same with the Switch, it's all kind of homogenous, so then no one really sees the point in doing anything different, but I still think that there's validity in doing different things. And people want different courses. I think that's the biggest thing. People want real, designed for Mario Kart, not Mario Kart Tour courses. Because Mario Kart Tour courses in Mario Kart, in the expansion, all kinda suck. Yeah, but if they just do Mario Kart 8 2, then I don't know. You know, like, what am I gonna, like, then every Nintendo thing is just going to be a slight variation on the same thing, and they'll still sell 10 million copies. I mean, that's why I was hoping the Switch 2 would be slightly different, and it's not. I mean, it's not. Like, you think that it would be, but it really is just a bigger Switch. It looks like it's just trying to directly rival the Steam Deck. Yeah, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is Mario Kart 8 2, literally. Yeah. Oh, that's what I was saying. And they said on the thing, they did say that the Switch will play, or the Switch 2 will play Switch games. Right, because they found something that works, but like, I don't know. Nintendo will no longer be the developer of weird things. They're going to just develop the same things over and over again. Also, did I mess this up? Oh, that guy's in the foreground. Ah, I see. Well, I was hoping that there would be something different. I don't know. Like, again, that was my hopes. It's not necessarily realistic, but that was my hope. Like, just something a little different. But Nintendo fans are very content with the situation we're currently in, and I don't blame them. It's just like the PlayStation. Yeah, PS5. Yeah, literally, it's the same situation as the PS5. I have to join a meeting quick, but I will continue playing. I'll just be muted. Never mind, I do not need to join that meeting. He is predisposed, so. Well, I'll just get this to help at chipcs.com. Yeah, I'll tell my work that my fucking meeting friends. I may play it pretty close to the vest, but I'm well aware about how careful I need to be. But yeah, and it's like, I don't know. I think it is tough because, like, I think Nintendo and all game consoles, we're in the same spot that phones are in, that maybe someone will do something different with a phone, but it'll only be slightly different than the last phone, and it's just going to be kind of the same thing over and over again. I think unless someone really gets into virtual reality, we're probably not going to see that many differences in just in stuff. And I think that I don't know, it's kind of like the death of innovation, but I don't know. Like how capitalism just keeps producing the exact same type of thing, but in a slightly better variation. I think that's basically what I was saying with the phone thing, you know. Again, I can't blame them. I mean, if I was a shareholder, I'd be like, just make the Switch again. Are you crazy? Do not make a Wii U 2. Don't be rude. You want to join them in the meeting? Yeah, I think that's true, Lydia. I think that is absolutely true. And that makes me sad, because I like innovation, or at least swinging for the fences, but, you know, with stakeholders and stuff, like, there's only so much swinging you can do. Like, you can't be trying crazy ass shit all the time. You gotta keep it realistic. Yeah, I mean, we really were spoiled with constant innovation. And if you look at video games as an art form compared to like movies, especially, that movies had very constant innovation for their first 30 to 40 years, you know, going from just existing to silent to voice to color to, you know, more detailed color to digital, you know, and like, if you look at video games in that same way, it's like, okay, well, people just need something they can play a movie on now. They don't need something to totally change the way they do how they think about a video game. Sonic and Knuckles 3-2. They've re-released Sonic Spinball on something, I'm sure. And I think that's all you're gonna get. You're just gonna get re-releases. There's yeah, and I like VR, you know, personally. I love, well, I actually really like, I love VR, I should say. It's just that, like, I think it's going to be 5 years before it's super implemented. Even though the Zuck did make a very good, I mean, he bought out a very good service. He didn't fucking make Oculus, but, you know, the MetaQuest 3 is good. And I think the MetaQuest is the closest we are going to get to huge innovation. Media alerts. Yeah, it is really tough, the situation with Facebook and the video games. They do have good video games. They're not making them originally themselves. They are essentially just buying out exclusivity, which kind of sucks because the Meta Horizons app is, I hate it. I hate that thing so much. But I do, I don't know. I actually have no idea. I have a lot of very complicated yeah, John, we should definitely play VR. I know Switch wants to have me stream VR, which I'm more than comfortable doing. We got everything set up for it. Need to set up the chat window. Has anyone here actually watched a VR stream? Like, watch someone play VR on stream? Because that was my question, is that like Switch is like, oh, there's always clips and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, clips, but like a full stream, I don't know. Do you find it disorientating? Like, do you find it like, does it make you feel sick at all, or is it? Not really? Okay, all right, well that's what I was looking to answer, because you know, when I think about it, my sister-in-law watched us do some VR stuff, and she got like so nauseous, and it was like, I don't know, it just made me feel bad. Okay, well yeah, I mean that answers the question that I was looking to answer. Yeah, I forgot I have already done a VR game. Psychonauts is definitely a wild, very early VR game. At least now they're very heavily interactive, and they trust people to do free movement, which is what I usually do. I don't usually do snap movement anymore, even though I know that is much more popular for not making people feel disorientated, but hopefully it would actually be better, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, turn off incremental. Yeah, because I prefer smooth, but I know it makes a lot of people sick. Because I would like to even try the Resident Evil 4 VR stream. Streamlab? Is that what you're talking about? The one for the Steam Deck? Or I guess maybe I probably know if you're talking about a VR game. No, I didn't play the lab. No, I didn't, I did not, I didn't play the lab. That's really funny, because I was thinking about, I just played Alex, and I really liked Alex, but maybe I'd have more motivation if I played it on stream. Yeah, I'll have to be very careful when it comes to sporadic movements. I don't really get sick in VR unless the frame rate is really low or the resolution is low. That can be a bit sick or even nauseous. It's just like, ugh, I don't like it. Alex is really good. I really liked Alex. Again, it's just to have a full-length video game in VR is more difficult to want to play all the way through versus, you know, just these short experiences like Beat Saber. Beat Saber and the mini golf one. But I do really enjoy Resident Evil 4, so. In we go. Oh. Oh. Wow, I thought I got crushed by a tree. Like a half-hour gaming VR session, and then switch to something more traditional. That might be the best way to approach it, because I know Switch wanted to do the Battle Royale game, and it's like, talk about disorientating. Like, I need to just have a game that I can just play without thinking much about it. Oh. Getting hit by the rocks. And you're done. Keep pressing select instead of triangle. Okay, well that's good. That's really good to know, John. I didn't even think about kids screaming slurs. Oh my god. Again? Alright, I'm gonna take my lunch break, so I'll actually be back on here in like a half hour. I'm just gonna end the stream and then I'll just come back on in a little while. I know it was a little short, but I was expecting to do this meeting and do some other stuff, but I do not actually have to drive anymore today. So.